This art project has to do with melting crayons and is linked to the grade 2 science curriculum. It has to deal with the expectation of investigating the properties of liquids and solids, specifically conducting experiments to find out ways in which solids can be changed. So you need some really simple items. For this, you'll need a hair dryer. You'll need some electrical tape, which they actually sell at the dollar store. Have your students go through their desks and find the odds and ends of the crayons, and this is a great way to use those up. And you'll need some cereal boxes cut so you can do your drawing on the inside. Now, one of the elements of the grade 2 art curriculum looks at line, and I'm going to show you some examples that you might encourage your students to do. Now, the first few here are on white paper, but you'll want them to do them on the cereal box. So line is horizontal or vertical line, diagonal lines, lines that show motion, pointy or curvy, or lines inside shapes. So all these elements here you could have them do. This is another example, some wavy lines, some checkered lines. Here we go. And the one we're going to look at today is actually already done for us. We've got it on the back of a cereal box here, and I'm going to put it up here. So the lip here is great as the crayons melt, it catches the wax. And you'll notice that I've got the crayons attached at the top here with little bits of electrical tape. Now I need to finish putting on my crayons, so just a small bit of electrical tape. Peel it over the side here. Press it very firmly to the board, and I've got one more. Now you could encourage the students to do some patterning with this as well. So you could pattern the crayons, which is an additional element that you could discuss with them. So these are on here. Now you should let your students know that even before you begin, it's likely that as the heat from the blow dryer is added, that the crayons are going to melt, but they may fall out of the electrical tape because the heat changes the shape of them and they're no longer formed to the electrical tape. That's okay. They'll usually leave some interesting marks down the side. Now this is an example of one that was done not with a background, but just the effect of the wax melting. So, well, now that we're all set there, I'm going to take the blow dryer and I'm just going to point it right directly on it, and we'll see what happens. There goes the green. right, so the elapsed time there was about 3 minutes. And as you can see, we lost 2 of the crayons from the top, and that's fine. They also made nice big thick prints as they fell. And the rest of our crayons have melted. So there you have it. That is our lesson.